everybody, welcome to Tangle Break. Today we're going to do this tile using the tangles ing and printemps. We're going to be using the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle method. Step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I'm thankful for the time that we're able to take a break from our day to relax and draw. And the supplies that we're going to use are a black Micron 01 pen, a Zentangle pencil, a Tortillon, and a 3.5-inch tile. So let's get started. Grab your tile and your pen, and step 2 is the corner dots. And this tile is inspired by project pack number 6 from Zentangle headquarters. Okay, step 3 is the border. Just connect the dots. Okay, step 4 is the string, and we're going to make the tangle ing as part of the string that we'll use it to fill in. So start at the top, and we're going to do a zigzag for ing, just going back and forth. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is go from the point to the middle of the line below it. So from the point to the middle of the line, just draw a line. And we're going to do this all the way down. From the point to the middle of the next line. And then we're going to picture where it would be. So from the point to where we're going to picture, it goes under the border. That would be the middle. Now we're going to do from up at the top, going up, right about the middle part. And then you'll see we're going to go from the what we picture, the corner, to the middle, from the point to the middle, from the point to the middle, from the point, and then picture where it would be under the border. Okay, now turn your tile, and we're going to do the same exact thing. So you're going to from the point to the middle, or around close to the middle, from the point to the middle, nothing's exact, from the point to the middle, and then we're going to do it on the other side. So just picture where it would be. Well, let's just go to this one first. From the point to the middle, you see from the middle, just go up and decide it'll go under the border. Then here, from the point to the middle, and then picture what would be the point into the middle. Okay, that part is done. So ing is finished. Now we're going to use this to fill in. So the next part is we're just going to go inside and aura all the sides of each triangular shape, letting it go and disappear under the border. So just relax and enjoy just putting in the aura on all of these triangular shapes. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is put printemps inside these triangles. So you put a little dot, and then we're just going to do a spiral. And that's all it is to printemps. And then where it goes underneath, just picture where it would be underneath. And then I'm going to go all the way to the edges on these right here. And just do this on each triangle. And let's go ahead and make the little dots in the center of the printemps a little more bold. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is aura on the right hand side of the whole part of ing, and then we're going to go back and fill it in, ink it in. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is make some printemps escaping on the left hand side. So go ahead and do your little dot and your spiral. And then we're going to connect it over to the ing. As if, just go one more time, and then we're going to come around and go right over there to one of those lines that are inside the triangle of ing. Let's do another one here. And this time I'm going to go in the opposite direction just for fun. I'm going to go several times around and then connect the line to ing. And then one more time down here. And it doesn't matter which direction you make your spiral. And just come back over and connect it to ing as if these are escaping. Okay, now I'm going to go in here and put these little perfs just as decoration for the printemps. So it's just little orbs and just randomly picking some of these spaces to put them in, just to make them a little fancier. Now I'm going to go back in around these little orbs, these little perfs, and ink it in. And I'm going to go ahead and add a few more right here. So wherever you look and see that you'd like to have a couple more, just put them in as we go. And I forgot to put in any on this one. So let's put those in now. So now let's put them in these printemps on the left that are escaping. And I'm making these a little bit bigger. And filling them in the space between, just inking it in. And go as far as you want to go. And I just let them sort of disappear. Now let's go over to the right hand side and fill in this whole area with printemps. We're going to make them so that they're layered. So then I make the next one pretty close and picture what would go underneath. And I'm going to do this over and over until I fill in this whole space. So just making printemps, going underneath the ones beside it, going underneath the ing, and then we'll go underneath the border and just fill in this whole area. Okay, now let's go back to the left side of the tile, and we're going to make these lines thicker and fill them in. Okay, keep making it wider going around. Okay, now it's time for step 6 to shade. So grab your pencil, and we're going to go ahead and just start inside of ing, inside of all of the triangular areas. And I'm just doing the points of the triangles, inside points. Okay, next I'm going to go to the right of ing and all along this border. I'm going to put it down a lot, and then I'm going to go around printemps and show the different layers. And I'm going to go along the border and put a lot of shadow in there. Next, let's go to the printemps on the left hand side of the tile, and I'm just going to put some shade around on the inside. and along the line. And then along the border. And then along the ing on this side, the left side. Okay, now grab your tortillon and we're going to smooth it in. I'm going to start on the inside triangles of ing, smoothing it in, and then adding a little more to the middle of printemps. So smoothing in the pencil and then putting a little dab in the middle. Okay, now along the border of ing, spreading this out pretty thick, giving it a lot of shadow, and then along the border. I enjoy making these little circular motions where I can, and then around printemps so that it looks like you can see the different layers of printemps. Okay, now I'm going to move to the left-hand side of the tile, and let's go ahead and smooth out the border around ing, just using these fun little circular motions, and then go ahead and do the escaping printemps. And then finishing off with the border. Okay, just adding a little bit more to these printemps, and I think that'll do it. Okay, get your pen, this time for step 7, initial and sign. So look and see where you want to put your initials or your chop. And then turn it over on the back. And this is Tangle Break. And the 2 tangles that we did are ing and printemps. And step 8 is appreciate again. And you can look at it any direction. It's a very fun design. And I hope you enjoyed our break today. And I will see you next time on Tangle Break. Bye for now.